In this video we're going to take an applied look at Loadit and show how it can be used to prepare sample for a market research survey. So to speed things along, I'm going to open an existing package and just talk you through the various steps. The first step here loads a set of customer data from a CSV file, in this case, that's been sent to us by a client. So this is just a list of customers to contact for the survey. We've also set up in advance a lookup data source here, which contains various lookups on gender and region. We'll see how that's used in a minute. So what we want to do is derive data from the customer data sent from the client to create fields and data that can be fed into our survey. So if we look at what's going on here, we've got our source columns here, and we've got a set of derived columns. So we're deriving full name by concatenating the various name elements together. We're coding gender via a VLOOKUP. We're deriving age from date of birth, and we're creating a telephone field to dial based on the source telephone field, but using this built-in function with Loadit that cleans telephone numbers, UK telephone numbers, to convert them from this sort of format to this sort of format. So I've deliberately left region code blank to show how we go about coding in this case, our region column. I'm going to select region as the input. I'm going to select the lookups as the module to look up against. Region is the data set we're looking up against. We're looking up against region name, returning region code, and for any records that are unmatched, we're just going to put in the standard 999. So there we go. You can see that we've got, if we just bring in region so we can see what's going on, you can see we've got west, east, south, south, east, and these have been coded for our survey using that VLOOKUP. So that's great. Just going to save that. We then want to dedupe. That's a fairly standard thing to want to do. We're deduping against telephone number, and you can see we've got two records that fall out as duplicates. So there are 3 records in total with this telephone number, and one of them is kept, the other 2 are rejected. We want to randomize the data. That's again a pretty standard thing to want to do in terms of market research. Yeah. And then we want to write the data out to an output file for our survey system to use. In this case I'm writing it out to an ASCII lister file, but you could write it out to a tab delimited file for confirm it, or CSV or Excel, or whatever format your package requires to import. So if we run this package, we'll see it whirs away for a second, and then we've produced this sample lister file here. So if I open that up, we should see that we've got a standard ASCII lister file with all of our information in it. So we've got a telephone number with a 9 appended to it, and we've got full name, gender code, region code, telephone number, etc., etc. So hopefully that's given you a good idea of how Loadit can automate the process of sample production for market research, and hopefully you'll see that by automating the steps involved, it'll save you a whole lot of time and effort and hassle. But if you want to know more, have a look at our website. There's plenty of information on there, or get in touch.